Okay.
Well,
Okay. I think I got it. I
No.
got maybe. So okay, this is going
It's
horrible.
really not.
This has all gone downhill, but I'm going with it. I'm rolling with it.
Downhill for me?
No, for me.
Woo!
Okay. He leads you to this room, which has 2 guards posted in front of it. It's a pretty nice looking door, and he looks to them.
Is it going into the ground?
What?
Is it like?
No, it's on like the
gate-
second level of the palace. I said that already. Okay. He leads you there, and he looks at the guards, and he just kind of bows a little bit. And do you also do that? He just bows his head towards them. Respectfully,
Yeah,
he
I do
says,
as well.
and you hear him say, "I am here to speak with the Queen Mother and the Queen Father."
Hot shit!
And they exchange glances. Say, and one of them says, "The King Father is not here at the moment." He says, "The Queen Mother, then. She is the one I wish to speak to." And they exchange glance, and then step to the side. And the door opens, and he enters. And you walk inside. Maybe. Do you walk inside?
I follow
All right.
Rescalia.
You enter.
No, I just bolt.
All right. You enter, and the door closes behind you, and it's a nice room. It's it's an elegant room. It's got this large furred bed with a canopy and whatnot, similar ice, and there's actually like a small wash basin fountain thing in the back that's actually trickling water a little bit. And off to the side on this kind of raised dais, there seems to be like there's like, a mirror and, what's the word for those things? Ellie, I feel like you would know this. What's where someone in olden medieval-y times movies and shit sits down at a thing and there's a mirror and there's makeup?
A vanity table?
Thank you.
That's not old-timey.
That's still a thing people have.
I
That's
know,
just
but
normal timey.
I'm thinking of how it looks, and
She's calling you old.
I feel like there.
I am an old woman.
Okay, there's like a vanity table and also like a little alcove reading section thing, and you see sitting down is the Queen Mother, Anya, who was introduced to you a few days ago when you first spoke to the king. Who's just reading, and slowly, and she just
Onion?
Anya,
Nice to meet you.
Anya.
Onion.
You.
It's
Okay.
onion from now on.
Nice to meet you, Onion.
That
She'll kill you.
Anya.
With pleasure.
She just looks up and she folds the book, and she doesn't rise from the chair, but she looks at whatever the hell his name is, Rescalia, and then her gaze slowly pans over to you. And
I will give a bow.
all right, he bows as well, and he's hey Ellie, what's the appropriate designatory term for Queen Mother? Is it Your Grace?
Hot babe.
No, it's still Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. Okay.
Because she's still a queen.
Queen Mother and Queen Father would still be Your Majesty. Okay.
Yes.
He says,
Queen Father?
King Father. Sorry.
I don't
King
think there's
Daddy.
a King Father.
I googled it. There is. It's the father of the
there is?
king
Okay,
who no
never
longer
mind.
reigns as the other king is there.
As the
Alright.
King Daddy.
Yeah, it's the
Still-
king's parents.
It'd still be Your Majesty.
Okay, thank you. That's good. Okay, so she looks at
Call him Daddy.
no.
Stop.
She says
Daddy.
Someone indulge me.
she says
It's Daddy O.
Rescalia, you have brought company? Who is this? And he gestures and he says, this is, what the hell was your name? Silicon?
Silicar, of course.
Silicon.
He said, Lord Silicar, a merchant from Donskar, who has expressed an interest in relocating to Moranthamir again, and could perhaps be a valuable ally.
Wink, wink.
She slowly nods and looks at you, and real quick, let me see how this spell works.
Oh, fuck. Did I fuck myself?
So what are your surface thoughts? What's most on your mind right now?
Did I fuck myself?
Yes.
What are your thoughts in this moment?
That's funny because I probably have that spell too.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Actually, I do. Let's see. Probably. How far does it probe? I think.
Right now,
I-
right now, what are your thoughts? What are your surface thoughts?
My surface is I'm surprised that the Queen Mother is in on this.
All right. She just kind of nears her eyes.
I can't tell she's doing this either.
No, you can't.
Touche, Tessa.
But, fuck it. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Does this count as a charm effect?
I
don't
This
think
is
so.
not a charm effect.
Okay.
This is a different
Oh,
spell.
brother.
Make a wisdom
Can I
saving
give
throw.
enough preventive?
Make a
Be
wisdom.
therapy new.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tried so hard and got so far.
All right. Let me make sure I know what the spell can do.
This is totally fair too. There's spells that I could have taken to help me with this, but I didn't. So
Hey,
I have
I must say-
counterspell.
I must say I'm glad. Our Ventus is actually like useful.
well, he's not useful if he's dead.
Yeah, he's not useful anymore now that he's dead.
Not necessarily. Here comes the magical Chog's magical horse to the rescue.
The only option now is to seduce the Queen Mother.
anyone
Okay,
can
so
do
as
it,
this
it's
is happening,
Ventus.
she also asks. She's asking. She asks. As this is happening, like she asks you, what is your purpose here in this city?
I'm interested in returning home, as it is. Being of elven blood and having lived amongst other races for so long, I found that my time has been lacking, and I wish to reunite with my brethren and my
Okay,
kin.
so you say that. So
She totally does. I'm lying if she's.
so what's
Like,
your
What
reasoning?
is that noise?
Yeah, that's a
I
good
don't
question.
know.
Something's like
What's
water
my what?
trickling.
That's the dishwasher. I'm sorry. I can't do this anywhere else.
Oh.
Here.
The ice sure is melting.
Okay.
Global
Oh,
warming
no.
is the real problem. Corso was trying to warn us about global warming, damn it.
Okay.
We didn't listen.
So, says I get insight into your reasoning, emotional state, and something that looms large on your mind, such as something you're worrying over, loves, or hates.
I'm worried about getting caught at this point.
All right, that's okay. You're worried about getting caught. That's a big old worry, and oh boy,
And I have no idea if she
Yikes.
cast a spell, so
nope,
I can't like.
no, you fucking oh boy.
This is totally fair too, so I
Oh,
can't be
no.
upset.
I don't know what to do now. Oh no.
It's only a second level spell.
Well, yeah. There's also, yep.
So I have a possibility.
Oh my god. I hope you are ready to fucking book it for no reason at all.
Oh no.
Although, can I tell that she's probing my thoughts now? That she's like,
As she looks at you, and she doesn't even seem to react, she just turns her head slowly back towards Resquilia and says, "You need."
oh yeah, I know she's probing.
You say, and well, you realize this as she looks at him and says,
One mental fuck.
"You." She looks at him and she says, "You need to be more careful with who you bring into my room, into this house. And you need to be more careful with who you think you can trust, Resquilia." And then her head just slowly turns back towards you. And, hey, you know what's cool?
Oh.
Let me quickly check how this spell works.
Oh no.
Fuck,
If I'm not totally fucked, I might be able to get out of this. There are guards in this room.
There are guards on the outside of the room. In this
Okay.
room, it is just you, Resquilia, and the Queen Mother.
Hmm.
King Mother. I keep saying Queen Mother. It's King Mother. Queen Mother. King Mother. I don't know how this
This
works.
all man,
Queen Mother.
if she wasn't an elf, I'd feel a lot more confident. Because they have advantage against charm.
Well, hang on. Actually, you're right. Yeah, immunity to charmed.
It's not immunity, it's immunity to sleep.
No,
but
okay then.
Advantage against charm.
Nope, immunity.
What? Can I have that?
Nope, you don't get that. You do certainly, absolutely not.
Am I not a sexy enough elf?
Oh, that's not what the problem is.
Wow, I'm totally fucked then.
Is he not an elf?
What is the saving throw on this spell? Okay, okay.
Maybe he's a half elf or something.
She, the
Hmm.
Queen Mother. Oh no.
But that elves don't get
Okay,
that.
well, I will say you are aware that she is probing your mind with the spell, and given that that's what she just said, fuck it, make a wisdom saving throw again.
Good night, sweet prince.
I don't want to kill your character. Okay, you passed.
That might.
So she just kind of she just kind of airily gestures a hand in your direction, not even looking at you, and you feel your muscles start to tense up and go solid and stiff. But then you wrench away from it, and the whole person fails. And
Oh.
come on, Ventus, you know you. Ventus is very aware the jig is up because
Alright,
as soon as
so-
she feels the spell fade, unearthly fast, her head snaps towards you, and ye oldie, Mr. Man Person Scylla suddenly jumps back and is kind of confused for a second, and then the queen just narrows her eyes, and just she doesn't even get up from the chair. She just says, "Deal with him." And
Uh-oh.
Resquilia whips out a rapier. And roll initiative.
We have.
Oh no.
Oh fuck! I can't help you either.
You're on your fucking own.
That's +1.
And the
I
other
need some
thing is
combat
don't.
music.
Oh wait, no,
The,
that is.
the,
that's
the other
already
thing I
with
think that's
+1,
important to
never mind.
remember is that even if we knew this was going on, it would take us like many.
Oh yeah, it'd
turns
be
to
you
get
would
there.
yeah.
If I saw an Ventus,
I think he's got a pretty good chance. He's got spells he got.
Yeah, this is gonna be my first time actually.
Oh yeah, this is your first
casting
combat.
spells.
I can't find the Monster Manual, that's where it is. The
I
monster
got a shot. I got something up my sleeve.
oh my god. This is not how I thought I was like as soon as I was like, oh no, he deceived him so good, he's trying to bring him in on the plan. Fuck. Oh no, it's being revealed too fast. And then I was like, fuck it. They don't know what's really going on.
Oh, touche.
That was you got me good, man. Those deception checks, I was like, oh no, fuck.
I don't know.
I was like, oh no, I have to give him something now. He rolled so good.
I didn't get something good out of you if you kill me here, so
Give it you.
we'll see.
Uh,
I built my character more to
well,
be
yeah,
roleplayed than actual
okay.
abilities, so
Okay, so he just whips out a rapier, and let's roll his initiative. Okay, yeah, that's okay. So initiative tracker, which thankfully only needs. So it's a 4.
oh, he beat me. I got a 3.
Oh, 4 initiative.
We're all pretty slow.
Well, there's only 3 people in the room. So, did I actually play the?
Oh boy. This will be interesting.
It will be very interesting. I did not expect this. Okay, so he got a lot higher than a 13. I have 3. And then for the Queen Mother. Hey, what's your how do you do a tiebreaker?
Usually it's the higher dex mod.
What's your
ones.
dex modifier?
1.
Oh, she goes before you.
Yeah.
So I'll put her initiative as a 4.
Good night, everybody.
Well,
No, isn't your dex modifier +2?
No, I have Jack of all trades applies to initiative, so
Doesn't
it
matter.
adds
She,
one.
yeah. She's got a +4.
Well, shit.
Okay. Fuck. I don't have a. Okay. Hang on. I'm panicking again. I gotta get a Mattle Bap, which is really just. Okay, so.
A Maddlebap?
Oh shit.
Is that what you meant?
Not a metal bath. If it's a small room and they don't just CC me, I have a chance. She can cast hold person again.
Oh no. Oh, this room is fucked.
There's a spooky spider in the middle of it for some reason.
Oh, this map's horrible. Help. Oh no.
You can just redo
Just
it.
do the
You're
just do
doing your
the
best.
just do the Zach specialty, the squiggles on a whiteboard.
Oh, it's squiggles, all right. Oh, it's some fucking squiggles. I couldn't figure out how to do straight lines. So,
Hey, if it was good enough for the last flicker, it's good enough for us.
Wow,
Hey,
you
it
have such a
works.
high esteem of me.
Hey, no, I mean I really liked your campaign, man. I'm complimenting it.
Thank you.
It worked. So boom. Get wrecked.
I like your shit. Get wrecked.
Even though I'm complimenting you, get wrecked.
okay. Where's his stupid face? There it is.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I cast wish.
You do not have that. I'm sorry to inform you.
Well, I can wish really hard.
Wait, what?
I can wish that we're not in this room right now, can't I?
You can.
No, you can wish that you had wish. I think that's just hold and kiss your ass goodbye. Or fight for your life, you know.
There is his
Either
face.
one
Okay. Okay. Here's the map. Oh no, this is an abomination.
We can't see it.
I promise I won't laugh.
Oh, you may change your mind when you see it.
She laughed.
I,
Hey,
if,
I've done plenty worse.
all right, there's the map.
No, it's like the walls were like carved out of ice to make them look like natural.
Yeah,
like,
that's my
just-
justification.
So it's actually a really elegant.
Okay,
design,
so first
beautiful
up is
room.
Reskylia.
Designed by Bob Ross, the master architect.
First up is Reskylia, and he is going to attack you with a rapier. That's. Well, I don't think a 6 hits you.
It happens not. I have only 12 AC.
Yeah, a
so
6 does not. He rolled a 3 plus 3.
Oh.
He doesn't get you.
I just mean I'm pretty easy to hit. I mean,
So he goes,
but yeah.
aha! And he misses.
So
Oh god.
where does he move up? Does he move
Oh
up
yeah,
here?
he
or
has to
here?
move and shit. He moves right there and goes, Hacha!
Woo! Yes, that is good for me.
Okay, now it's Queen Anyu's turn, and I need to figure out what I want to do because oh no.
She has like 7th level spells or something. I mean, she's a queen mother. She probably could.
Okay, what is this spell?
Don't worry, guys. My next character's a necromancer. He won't die.
Let's bring him back when he does.
How does? Okay.
You can play Jog's sister.
She could just like immolate herself or something. That'd be cool.
All right. How many hit points do you have?
She could just
I have.
go for it and hold it.
Oh no! You're not gonna do that. I have 29.
Okay, so there's a chance this may not affect you.
Oh god. Oh, if she's casting sleep, I'm immune because I'm an elf.
Nope. All right.
I believe in you.
This may
Ventus.
not be detrimental horribly to you.
She's casting Figure of Death.
No, she does not have that. She does not have super high spells.
Woo!
Roll. Oh no. Oh no. This is actually what level is this spell? Okay, it's only first level. You could it's fine.
Oh, that okay.
It lasts 1 round, so you'll be okay. You'll be okay. Okay. Rolling.
Rolling.
Well, it gets me.
Okay.
So,
So
You're
so what does it
unconscious.
mean when something is affected in ascending order of their current hit points?
so the person with less hit points gets affected first, and then the person, like, the lowest person in the area of effect gets affected first. Then that number gets subtracted from the total, and then you keep working your way up until the target has more HP than what you have left.
That's
So-
kind of cool.
So is that color spray?
Yep, that's color spray.
Alright, so, does the other person have more than 29 hit points?
He has exactly 2 more hit points than you do.
Then that's me! Just me!
Fuck.
All right, you are blinded.
Okay.
And unconscious.
No, just blinded.
Nah.
It's only
That's a
How
blinded.
many
fun
hit
spell.
points? Oh, I guess you actually have more than.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that we've leveled up. I have 50 hit points now. I'm
Why
so
did you
happy.
think he'd go unconscious?
I
Because
don't
sleep.
know.
No, yeah, he's only blinded.
Well, no. I thought because he took 6d10 damage or.
Oh, yeah, that
Did I
would
get
have
the
sucked.
most hit points out of the current party?
Splint probably has more. Well, actually, she didn't take a lot of con, did she?
I have 18 con and 50 hit points at the moment. So. Could be
Okay.
worse.
That's what she does. It's your turn now, and you're blind.
Okay, would it be reasonable to say that I remember where the two of them were positioned? Like, that the...
Yes,
Mr.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for that. It's a tiny ass room.
Okay, I would like to cast... Oh, wait, this is a bigger spell than I thought. I would like to cast Calm Emotions, centered, like, around here. So they're both with... Here, let me put that in
How does that spell work? Also, you know what I just realized? I've recorded this entire session on one video.
the... Oops.
That's not that bad. It saves me from having to hunt through it later.
Alright, so they're both in a 20-foot radius sphere. So they have to make charisma saving throws, or their hostility towards me they'll just become indifferent towards me.
Interesting. Okay. So that's a
So
what
Hos-
saving throw?
charisma.
Okay.
My DC is 15.
Okay. So I'm rolling for Riskilia first.
I believe in you.
No, fuck, he rolled a 15.
Okay. Well,
Actually,
the
no, he
queen-
rolled a
the queen-
16 plus whatever. So,
Is it -2?
no, it's not minus anything.
Alright, well, if the queen fails, that'd be the bigger one. Probably.
Oh, good luck. She has to roll. Oh, you're fucked. That was a natural 20.
Shit.
I was hoping it'd be a
Flowers
natural
divine.
My
one.
first natural 20 of the night, boys.
That's more than me.
Oh my god. Okay, no. That spell fizzles and has no effect on either of them.
Shucks.
I love how while this is going on, Jog is just like practicing the fucking loot.
And forgetting his horse.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
It's
he-
Raskilia's
he's-
turn.
no,
He's gonna try and stab you again,
Very
because
cool.
he can't really do much else.
I choose to dodge.
But that's not how that works. Yeah, 19 hits.
Yeah.
So you take,
Oh, he gets advantage too, because I'm blind.
well, he didn't get a natural. Actually, he rolled another 19, so that's kind of funny.
Okay, at least it wasn't a crit.
You take an amount of damage. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Ouch! Oof! My bones.
Could be a lot worse.
And wait, so when it says something lasts for a round,
That'll mean like when it gets to the start of the queen's turn, then it'll wear off.
okay, since it's start of the queen's turn, your blindness does wear off now.
Oof. Hey there.
It wears off. It's almost like you get stabbed and the blindness goes away. Okay. Oh no. What do I want her to do?
I mean, if she has highest level spells she wants to cast, then that's totally fair.
Okay then. Roll another wisdom saving throw. You see her extend her hand again. She has still not gotten up from the chair. Fuck, how does it work if you meet a DC exactly, you pass, right?
Yep.
God damn it. Hold person gets fucked again, and she only has one more of that. Okay. Okay then. Okay, she sees that. And then she narrows her eyes and sees you've escaped that hold person twice. She actually just puts the book aside and stands up and starts slowly walking. Just make a perception check real quick, please. As it's reaching your turn, make a perception check.
The guards are about to come in, aren't they?
This room has a faint sulfurous smell to it. Okay, it's your turn. The whole room. You realize it now as your senses are kind of kicking into overdrive in the heat of battle. You're really, like, the scent of blood hits your nose, and then tinged after that scent of blood, you smell sulfur just in the room. Not coming from any particular direction, just sulfur scent in the room that you are in. More pronounced than it was when it was just on Rascalia. But it is now your turn.
That's interesting. I wish I had more time to explore, but...
I mean...
I have matters to attend to. So seeing that... I mean, I could cast that spell again, but I'm going to try something a bit different.
We're going to try something new.
I'm going to... Oh, I can't move my token.
Oh, sorry. Right.
It's okay. I was just going to do a
You've never
little
been
shuffle.
used in that token. Okay, you should now.
I'm going to do a little maneuver.
A maneuver?
And now that I've got them in a
Oh, no.
cone, I would like to cast Fear.
Okay. Fuck, she's not immune to that. Thought she might be.
So it's a wisdom save for both of them, or they have to keep like trying to dash away from me.
Okay.
Now, I don't think this is the best spell in this situation, but because the guards are going to come in. But
What's going on in here? Actually, I should probably figure out. So it's. Okay, so.
oh boy,
And the other have. Okay. Oof.
come on.
Okay. Okay. I have to roll for their faces. Okay, Rascalia first. He has. So it's a whiz save.
Yep.
He fails.
Yay, he's spooked.
He is spookified by you, which means he can't move towards you. He can still attack you, right? Wait, no, that's different. That's different. This is.
A creature must take the dash action and move away from me by the safest available route, unless there's nowhere to move. If it doesn't have line of sight with me, it can try to repeat the saving throw.
Okay, now let's see what happens with the.
Come on.
So it's what's your DC? Is 15?
Mm-hmm.
What is her modifier?
-5.
No, hers.
-5. -5.
It's not minus anything, but she rolled a 12.
Oh boy.
Meaning she fails.
Woo! All right, so they're both like, they're not necessarily frightened of me, but they
Now I have to figure out.
they're just. I imagine they start screaming, but I don't know.
Okay. Rascalia goes pale as a sheet, and then just is like he almost drops his sword. He just kind of recoils from you, shocked. He's just like looking around, just no, what have you done? And he just starts flinching away from you. How do I want to do this? I don't know how to do it with this thing. This, the queen does not visibly react at all.
Okay.
She just seems to be standing there the same. She flinches, but her face remains the same. She just is softly glaring at you. She's still she was beginning to step down off the dais, but she freezes mid-step. And it's just there's no other reaction between a slight flinch and her pausing in place. It's Riskilia's turn now. So he's fucking booking it that way. How much movement is that ruler? He has to dash, so. Okay, so he's just booking it straight out. He slams the door open and just takes off. You can just yeah. He's no longer in your line of sight, so he can use it for another wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
He passes. He has a modifier of +2 and he rolled a 14.
Okay.
Okay, so he passes. So he gets out there, and you kind of hear the guards go like, "Sir, Lord, what's wrong?" And you hear him, and he just, and from out the door, you just hear him shout, "Get in there and kill that man!" And
well, that's rude.
Queen just takes a step back.
Ha! Fear me.
Single step, because I really am struggling to figure out how to do this. Single step. She's just kind of standing beside her reading chair now. That's her turn. It's your turn now. You've just heard Riskilia shout, "Get in there and kill that man." To probably two very confused guards.
I am going to start running out the door over here, and I'm like, "Hi, boys." And
They're
I'm
like,
gonna,
"What the hell?" I should have
gonna
added them to
dump-
initiative. I'm gonna. Okay. Wow,
yeah.
they got a 1 for initiative. They go after you.
Uh-oh. This better work then. I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions again.
Oh, interesting.
Like centered around myself.
Interesting.
So the queen is now will recover, but these guys will be hopefully non-hostile.
Oh man, thank God you disguised yourself. Although,
Yeah, that's a
that-
bit awkward.
well, that worked for one of them. Okay, so guards have a reaction of fuck. So
Yes.
okay, so
That's a strange kind of reaction.
So this one is charisma save.
well, one of them rolled a natural 19.
Fuck.
The other one rolled a natural 15.
God. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
It might work on Riskillia.
Oh yeah, he has to. He rolled a natural 3, so it works on him. And calm emotions does.
It makes it so he's not hostile towards me. So I don't know exactly what that means, but
Creature
it's up
fails
to
a
you.
saving throw. Choose one of the following 2 effects. You can suppress it. Okay. Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile towards its different ends. Target is attacked or harmed by a spell if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed. I don't think the guards would count as friends, so if you harm them, I don't know if it'll affect him.
Oh well, I can't harm them for shit. They would be his allies though, so
Okay, so it's the guards' turn. One of them's gonna be like, "What?" and just obeys the order of the noble who just shouted. And then this random guy just came bolting out of the queen's room. And they're both gonna go at you with spears.
yeah.
Okay, so the first one is a 17. That hits, I'm
That
sure.
hits.
It's that takes 4 points of piercing damage. Oh wait,
Okay.
no. Yeah, 4 points of piercing damage. And the other one rolled a 9, which misses.
Well, if he gets a +3, it'll hit.
No, he rolled a 6 plus 3.
Oh,
It was a total of 9.
all right, cool.
All right, so top of the round, Riskilia's turn. He's Yeah, he's no longer hostile towards you. He actually kind of stops and he's like kind of blinking and confused and he's just kind of staring at you a bit okay. So you're out of the room. The queen's in the room, and now I have to figure out what to do about that.
Yeah, the fear is no longer in effect.
Yeah, that
so-
yep. For all her high verses. Okay. From your perspective, it doesn't seem like the queen does anything, so it's your turn again.
Okay. Seeing that.
That's never reassuring.
Okay. I am going to do a kershuffle over to here.
Who?
Oh, a kershuffle. Also, which way did I go to exit?
What do you mean?
Like, how do I get out of here? Do I go left or right?
Oh, the way you came down was the path going to the right.
Okay, so I'm going to...
The tunnel, the hallway going to the right.
Okay, I'm gonna... It's a little spooky, but I'm gonna move kind of around these guys so the two of them get attacks of opportunity.
Yep. So the first one is an 11 plus 3, which hits. So you take...
Yep.
Where's the guards? So that you take a whole 3 points of damage.
Oh, no!
And then the other one misses.
Okay.
There's a natural
And-
4. It's not getting you.
I'm gonna try casting Fear again.
Holy shit.
And... Although that's like, I'm using like all of my power, so...
Well, I mean... Whatever works.
Alright, so that'll affect the 3 of these guys.
Thought it was a directional
So-
spell.
Yeah, it is. So it's like a 30-foot cone, and I can kind of get them in a cone.
I'll allow it.
I mean, I can move a little farther back, because Rescalia is indifferent towards me. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Okay,
get-
fine. I'll give it to you. Okay, so wisdom saves. Something tells me these guards are gonna fail. Guard 1
Better.
fails. Guard 2 fails. Rescalia is already feared, so this seems redundant.
No, he's not, because the fear wore off. Because they're both concentration.
Oh, but if he gets hit again, it won't matter. He fails as well. They all fail.
Yes! Okay.
Wait, maybe not for him because it was a natural. Nope, he fails too.
Thank goodness. Okay. Woo! Alright. Awesome.
So are you fucking booking it?
Yep.
Okay, you just... Okay then. So it's concentration for up to 1 minute, but you can get pretty far into the course of a minute.
Like if I have to make a corner or something, they'll get to start making the save.
Well, yeah, you get about 40 feet down the hallway before it curves.
Yeah.
So I'll say you
Sweet.
do there, and guard 1, nope. Guard 2, nope. Rescalia 16, he does it. So you down the hallway, you hear him snap out of you hear him say, "Fucking, what are you doing? What are you just standing there for?" And you don't hear any response because you just keep booking it. You remember how you took to get here. By this point, it's dark, so every time you pass by one of those frosted windows, it's just darkness outside. But you're still running down these torch sconces, and just make an intelligence check.
This would be awkward if I failed this, huh? Oh no!
Wow, ma.
Oh,
Yeah, that would be fucking awkward.
Alright, so do I not remember how to get out?
Like I said, it's weirdly non-geometric. So there were a couple
Yeah.
weird there were a couple weird intersections of hallways where in this adrenaline charged moment of like just thinking you have to get out of there as fast as possible, after a couple of turns and intersections, you realize that you're in parts of the palace that you don't remember necessarily. So you're like, oh fuck, I took a wrong turn somewhere, but you're not sure if it's safe to double back because maybe the guards and everyone has snapped out a bit, and maybe they've alerted all the guards. So you're just like, God, keep running. Maybe I'll find the exit somewhere. And yes, I rolled good.
Oh, fuck you too.
No, this is not bad for you necessarily. As you're running, you're kind of like, you're kind of just like, I have to turn down the music a little bit. The combat music's getting a bit too loud in my ears. So as you're just kind of running, and you're like, wait, shit, I'm still in the castle. Shouldn't I have found the main throne room by now? You're trying to listen around, and you think you hear distant shouts of guards and stuff, and you reach like this big kind of courtyard, this like interior courtyard that you really don't remember seeing, where there's a bunch of different tunnels that branch off, and there's this big large chandelier and an upper balcony area that indicates a third floor of the palace, and there's even a few like actual plants growing here and whatnot, and you kind of pause for a moment trying to catch your breath when you hear the pounding of feet. You pause for a second and slump against the wall thinking, oh God, where do I go from here? How do I get out? Maybe, have they alerted everyone? What's going on, really? And you're like panicking for a second, and then you hear the thudding of feet coming from ahead and a little to the right of you.
Does this sound... How many footsteps am I hearing? Is it like one person or a lot?
It's 4 footsteps in rapid succession. And as you pull away, you look, and bounding around the corner, slamming into you.
That's not good for me at all.
Hey, man, giant wolf is better than lots of guards.
I could handle guards, not the wolf.
So, the same dog that seemed so curious about you earlier just barrels down the hallway, and what have you fuckers been doing? Oh, I see what you're doing. So yeah, just the big old dog, Skull, comes running around the corner and just, I'm gonna, hang on, where's the dog's thing? The winter wolves.
Good night, friends.
Wait.
I made a masterpiece sauces. That's what I made.
I bet you did. I'll look at it in a hot minute. Okay, so he rolls a million for his strength check and just make a strength save.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wins. You just go poof, and he flattens you right onto the ground on your back and just starts licking you, including licking some of the disguise kit off. He just starts licking. He just starts licking. He just starts licking. He just starts licking you. Just like, and just slobber, dog slobber all over you, and then you hear, coming same way he came. You hear a voice that comes down the hallway and says, Skull, get back here. I told you not to go out. You're supposed to stay. And then you hear more footsteps, and then the footsteps come to a halt. And the wolf's head flips up, and he looks over you with that big tongue rolling out, and you look over, and you see a woman standing there.
Oh, thank God it's not the king.
You see a woman standing there, and she has long blonde hair and this small circlet, and part of her hair is like kind of shaved on one side, like a bit of a undercut with all the hair going to one side. And she's got faint tattoos on, and she's got like faint beginnings of a couple tattoos on her face. And she's in kind of nice outfit, a bit more, a bit simpler than some of the noble stuff, but still more elegant and chic than the commoner stuff. And she stops and pauses and looks at you in utter confusion, and it's just like she immediately goes over you and just, I'm so sorry, he keeps getting out, and I don't, here, get off of him. And she just, and this is who you see.
Hello?
Oh.
And she just nudges the dog off, and he just sits there looking.
Well, I know who Oris is going after next.
Oris.
What? No, Oris is the princess of Dunstan.
Ventus. Oh God, I meant Ventus.
Ventus. She gets down and she grabs your hand and just helps you up and says, "What is a Russian accent? Is it like this? Okay, good." She says, "I'm so sorry. He keeps harassed. He's excitable. I'm so sorry about that."
Do I know if Reskylia is still like hot on my trail?
You hear distant shouts, and they are faintly. You've noticed that they've gotten a little closer. Well, there seems to be a ruckus starting, but no one's there immediately.
Okay.
But
so
she does, however, roll good enough on her perception check to see that there's some weird makeup and shit on your face that's been half slobbered off, and she's like, and after getting you up, she's like, kind of confused looking, and actually pulls back a little bit and says, who are you?
God knows. Okay, I need to flip a coin. No, she's an elf. No, that wouldn't work. I am Silicar, a noble from Donskar. I was led here by Riskilia, but on my return back to the surface, I seem to have gotten lost. Could you show me the way out?
Because
Oh, and do I remember? I know who this is. It's
you don't.
The king
well,
mentioned her name.
Yes, but
So,
have
do
you
I remember
actually
it?
put together that this is her?
I mean, yeah. I mean, she's the one. I think it's a reasonable assumption.
Okay, yeah, you've put together that that's her, but make a deception check at disadvantage.
Because of my horrible disfigurement.
Yep. Oh no! He finally rolled bad on a bucket. Oh no. Well.
It could have been a 19. Oh no.
Oh no.
I would have been fine if it wasn't for this dog.
Well, I mean, she's not the most insightful necessarily, but she rolled a natural 17.
God damn it. I'm fucked.
She looks at you and she just is like, what? She just kind of starts looking over, and the dog goes up and is just like, and just starts nudging on her, and she blinks, and then she looks down and she looks confused, and she kind of pulls away from you, obviously not trusting what you're saying, but then she looks down at the dog and says, and she says in Elvish, which you understand, she just looks down at the wolf and says, what do you think? Is he trustworthy?
Oh,
What?
I'm not trustworthy at all.
She looks down at him and says, what do you think? You think he's a spy, a traitor? What is he? And the dog just looks at her and barks, and barks a couple times, and she nods and says, all right. And then she
Saved by a dog.
saved by Speak with Animals. And then she looks at you and she says, the makeup may have worked, but he has a good nose for smell. And he remembers.
I'm not a good person.
He says, he remembers you and your friends.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I remember meeting him earlier this afternoon.
No, not this afternoon, a few days ago when you spoke with my husband. To be. And she actually catches herself when she says husband and says, not yet, but... she hears shouts getting closer and says, come with me.
Thank God.
And
Saved by the bell.
I'm so happy you got lost. It's like I was over here like I want them to meet Shayna so bad. So she drags. Do you go with her?
Hell yes.
Okay. She leads you down, and the giant white wolf is following at her heels, and the shouts are getting closer. And she takes you down another hallway and another left turn, and then ducks into a room with you and closes the door. And that's where we're gonna end the session because it's 10 o'clock.
Hooray.
Holy God, that took a turn at the end.
Oh God.
Oh my
that was
God.
scary.
Kind of sorry everyone else who didn't get to be a part of that.
It's okay, I got my bobsled.
Oh my God, that was so good. Oh yes, this is fun. You threw me off guard, Zach, but by God,
Yeah.
is
I'm
it
glad that
turning
Memphis
out?
is